Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel and thank you for watching.
We are just leaving, visiting family for 3 weeks, and it has been refreshing, but we're ready to move on to the next adventure. We're on our way to the beach for a month, and then we got some other plans coming, but we had a really nice visit with family for Thanksgiving, and
y'all, this is why we do the RV thing. We spent more time with family in the past 2 months than we did, in the past 3 years.
Exactly. So that's what it's all about. And we got some maintenance done a little bit while we were here. Did a few things, few modifications.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to do individual videos on those or if we're just going to include them on this, because some of them went horribly wrong and we're actually going to undo it. We put in a motion activated faucet in the kitchen, and I don't know what happened with it's hooked up right, it doesn't leak. I mean but the water pressure is like a mule pissing on a flat rock.
It's terrible. I can't hardly wash dishes. We can't, I mean, trying to fill up the Brita pitcher is like...
It took a week.
Yep. It was terrible. So we're going to have to undo that and get a new one. Probably going to get the same kind that we had, but a little bit better upgrade.
We put a seat cover on the back seat for Stella, and the material is incredible.
We didn't take any video of that because it was a very frustrating process.
All you would have heard was beep, beep, beep. It fits very snug, but none of the holes were in the right place.
Yeah.
But it's on and it works. So
yeah. We did our e-bikes, got them put together, and got the bike rack put together and put it on the back of the camper, and
so we do have some stuff that we'll roll out here, but right now we're on our way to Florida, and I guess we'll give you an update here shortly.
Yes. Oh, also we stayed at a really nice campground in Wetumpka, Alabama, called Camp Sherry on the Coosa. We didn't get that much video of it, but we highly recommend, if you're ever in the Montgomery area or Wetumpka, Alabama area, it's a real nice campground on the river. It's got, the spots are level.
Their Wi-Fi was incredible. I actually did all my work just off of their wireless network. We never even used Starlink.
Yeah, we didn't even have to use Starlink, which is rare. Like, campground Wi-Fi is pretty much non-existent, and this one, we used it the entire time, and they gave us free cable. Like, we got Spectrum for free.
We could load the Spectrum app and stream over Spectrum.
Also, their laundry facilities were really nice.
And it was free.
They had a dog park and a playground that were both fenced in, which is really nice. They have a whole row of campsites that are on the river, and the fall colors were just really pretty. The leaves were falling down real nice, and it was just kind of refreshing to be there after our last place that we were, which now we refer to as Cat City.
Some of the other things that we did while we were here on our little hiatus, we bought a wag-along from Electric E-Bikes so that we could pull Stella with us. We put that together.
It's yet to be determined to whether that's going to work out or not.
Yeah, that may turn into a giveaway for somebody.
Yeah. She fits, but her head sticks out the top, so I don't know if that's even... I don't know. I don't know. Well, and it's also debatable whether she's going to actually ride in it, if she's going to tolerate it. It'll be interesting, that's for sure.
So another thing, and I feel like I'm a fair person, so I'm going to get this out there. We had a big issue with our backflip MX4 tonneau cover and the fitment of it. We were having to slam the tailgate shut, and had slammed it so many times to get it to shut all the way that it actually knocked one of the front caps off of the bed cover. So customer service was awful. I ended up contacting one of the plant managers at Backflip, and once that I guess it was just the customer service person I was dealing with, because they bent over backwards to get us new rails. They even sent a new cover just in case that was the problem. So we got that swapped out. That problem is now fixed. We can gently close the tailgate, and everything's good on that.
Yeah.
And then we did a purge.
Oh yeah. I was looking for some, it was cold here, so I was looking for some of my winter socks, which turned into a take everything out of every cabinet and out from under the bed, and the purge situation. It escalated quickly. But hey, we got some stuff purged, and now everything has a place, and it looks a lot less junky, and we feel better about it. And
I have to do the math on it, but it looks like we've dropped almost 800 pounds in that purge.
I don't know how that happened. I have no idea.
Based on the last CAT scale, that's
Okay.
that's what it looks like. Like I said, I got to do the math on it, but
Okay.
it was substantial. Either we ate a lot of food, or
I don't see how that's possible. But anyway, it's always satisfying to do a purge. And now our pack up our tear down and what is it?
tear down and set up.
Tear down and set up is a lot easier, and everything has a better place to live.
Well, we still have an issue, and we've got to do the underside storage.
Oh yeah,
All
that's
gotta-
a project for another day. We still have to purge the underbelly and the garage. What is it called? Not the garage. The basement.
Yeah, the basement.
Because now we have a few other little items like the wag-along and stuff like that.
Well, what we found out is what we left with 3 months ago was everything we thought we would need. Well, we're 3 months in, and
Yeah.
now we kind of have a better idea of what we actually need, so
Yeah.
we can get rid of some things.
Yeah.
And now, the truck bed is bigger, so we have more room to move stuff and keep it in there. So we just have to reassess, and I got a feeling we're probably going to be reassessing every 3 to 6 months anyway. But
I think that's probably a good plan of action moving forward.
and we added some things inside the RV for storage that we haven't seen in other places. We moved some of. I didn't like using the cubbies or storage over the bed for my clothes, so we moved those into the living room and built in some dividers to keep my jeans from my shirts from underwear and socks. And so
We found some really cool acrylic dividers that have a sticky thing on the bottom that stand up. I'll include a picture here of those, but they're awesome. Highly recommend.
yeah, it looks like that was going to be a good decision.
Yes.
One of the other things we did, because we spent Thanksgiving with Maria's family, our RV isn't, we have an extra bed, but it's really not conducive to having people spend multiple nights with us. What we did was we rented an Airbnb in the town that Maria's parents live, and our kids and everything came in, and so we all stayed in the Airbnb. And of course we went out to dinner one night, but we have a family tradition. It's not necessarily tied to Thanksgiving, but it is tied to whenever we get together. We'll either do a crab boil with crab legs, or we'll do crawfish, or one thing that we really love is oysters. So we found a company in Montgomery called Destin Seafood Connection. It just so happened that they were getting in a shipment of oysters that were going to be viable, that were worth eating. And so we ordered 2 bags of those, which ended up being somewhere between 200 and 300 oysters. So
it was a lot.
It was a lot of oysters. So me and Gabe shucked them. You know, we ate some raw. We ate some on some saltine crackers with horseradish. You know, we made oysters Rockefeller, and just had a really good time. That was a long dinner. That was probably 2.5, 3 hours long. But
celebrated Brianna's birthday and Clay's birthday, and got a birthday cake from our favorite Cake Designs bakery, and we had a good old time with those oysters and celebrating. But that's how we do it when we get together with family while we're on the road full time. Is if we can't stay with someone and all of us fit, we'll just rent an Airbnb for a few nights, and that worked out pretty well.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with finding a campground and basically using it as RV storage. You know, you leave your RV in a campground for 2 or 3 days and go stay with family and friends in their house, or get an Airbnb or something like that. I mean, that's the flexibility of having an RV, is you can basically go wherever you want to, whenever you want to.
Yep. So we're on our way to the beach, and we just found this Conecuh sausage store. If you're from Alabama, you know Conecuh sausage. There's no sausage like Conecuh sausage. All right.
Look at all the parking.
Got some RV parking back here. Nice little crosswalk.
Like wind in our sails. Hold on tight. I can smell the shore. It's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore.
That looks amazing.
Yes, it is. The macaroni and cheese we have, my 3 cheese is mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone.
Okay. Oh my gosh. And that's so good for you, right? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where you go? I don't think so, dude. He's cute though. He's got big old. That must be where they make it. Look. We're in Evergreen, Alabama. Anyway, we just wanted to give y'all an update, and we will be doing some more video from Florida when we get there, and I guess that's it, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. So we'll see you next time. Oh, also, I forgot, I got this new GoPro mod thing, so let me know if the audio is any better, and hopefully it is. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ding the bell.